Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna go ahead and do part 2 of my budget planner setup, you guys. There are things that I want to do and just start laying down because my brain is telling me like, hey, we need this down because we need it for our budget. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So I got my pens, got my stickers, and I got my budget planner. Now something I do want to do, I want to go ahead and switch this cover. Because even though I love Flora, I am not a fan of this cover because I have bought a different cover that's going to be my all year round cover. As you guys know, I always have like a nice cover to just signify that this is my budget planner. So let me grab it. Okay, so I didn't find the initial cover that was meant for this baby. So I found this one. So we're just going to change it out. And then if and when I find the new one that was intended for this planner, then we'll put it on. But for now, I'm going to put this one. And if you're wondering, this cover is from Erin Condren. However, the graphic is from the Gold Project. But I'm not sure if she does the graphics anymore. So I can't really say, you know, you can get your hands on this because I legit don't know. I got this last year, I believe, when she was doing them. When she had her Etsy shop. Now she has her Shopify, and I think she only sells stickers at the moment. And I think she's closed right now either way. So you couldn't shop her site right now. And oh my god, is the rain coming down. But anywho, what I was saying is, now that I have this set up, I have my, you know, my cash envelopes at a glance setup scenario. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up on the card above. Here, I want to go ahead and do my 2022 budget. It's all there. But after here, I want to go ahead and do my sinking funds, you guys, because my brain is like screaming, hey, you're getting paid, but like you also need to fund your sinking funds, but you don't know that because you haven't set up your yearly sinking fund. So today is exactly what I'm gonna do. Now if you hear rain and my cat, my apologies. But anywho, let me grab all of my January stuff out. I keep it in this little bag over here. You know what? I don't need my A5 daily stuff. Let's put that back in here. Have my January 2022 stuff there. And what I need from here is a yearly setup scenario. So let me look for that. I need my sinking funds. Today we're going to do my 2022 sinking funds. How about them apples? Yeah, let's do that. So if I can just find it, here we go. 22 sinking funds. I'll go ahead and zoom you guys in. I'm going to lay down the washi over here. And we're going to talk about my sinking funds. So, if you guys are new, I do sinking funds because there are big expenses that happen within the year that I know is going to happen and I need to be ready for it. So, this is where I lay out those big expenses because this gives me a plan of when I'm supposed to start saving for these things and how long I'm supposed to be doing this for. I'm going to grab my tweezers because you know me, I'm a sticker budgeter. I'm like, everything that you see here is part of my shop, erikalifevlogs. The planner is an Erin Condren 7x9. I do have an affiliate link down below where you can get, like, I think it's $10 off your first purchase with Erin Condren. I think right now they're having like 20% off because of like the end of their year scenario. But anywho, here we go. Sinking funds. Now, if we look back into my budget from this year, I had a couple of sinking funds. I had set this up nice and beautiful. I had cart maintenance, medical, co-pays, Nordstrom sale, home appliance registration, Christmas, and AAA. Perfect, right? That's what I thought. However, there are a couple of things that work now and that don't work anymore. So the two things that I am keeping, which is always ongoing, is my cart maintenance and medical expense sinking funds, that's for sure. Nordstrom home appliance, I'm Xing those out. My car registration, I am keeping. Christmas, I am keeping, but bumping it up. And my AAA membership stuff is as well staying. However, I do need to include renter's insurance and all that jazz. So this is what I'm going to be using as reference to what I need to set up here, plus additional items, because this year some stuff is happening that I need to plan for. So the first and most important is my niece's dress. And I say this because if you're Hispanic, a quinceañera, 15, in a Hispanic, culture, it's huge. I'm the madrina, which is the godmother. I don't know if that makes any sense. Or I'm the one who's going to be taking care of the dress. And if you know anything about quinceañeras, you know them dresses are expensive. At least now they are. Like, pro. We went to Huntington Park, if you're part of LA. They're now worth like a freaking rent. A monthly rent payment. Which, by the way, I don't care. It's just the style of my niece that she likes. And I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. I think like when I was having my 15, who knows how many years was that back? What was it, like 17 years back? My dress was about like $500. So, stuff increases. So that is going to be my biggest sinking fund goal, or my most priority one. So I'm going to go ahead and put her nickname here. I call her Yaya. That is not her name, but that's just her little nickname. And it's going to be for her dress. And the goal, and this is all that I'm going to chuck up for my pocket, is $1,200. If there's taxes involved, too bad. I'm only going to do $1,200. Be on budget, be below budget. If you're over budget, my sister's going to have to handle that. So we're going to do that. Next, I'm going to go based off on how I want items to go. So in May, we do have a vacation popping up. So I'm going to go ahead and put vacation here. And this would be for like the first week of May. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be able to like fund all of this, but I do want to put it on here as a glimpse. And this one is the same, $1,200. That is what I'm aiming for. The next one that I have that is also ongoing, but it's just a bigger trip, is vacation number 2. This one might happen in November, but it's always nice to just start saving right off the bat. And my goal is $1,600. Just for reference, you guys, I am basically debt-free. I think I only have like $200 worth of debt left. And that's because it was my IKEA card to furnish my apartment. So if you guys are wondering about my sinking funds, just know that this is not what I would recommend if you're in debt. This is just what happens when I can allocate all my extra income to certain areas or certain target goals within the year, so I can, live like no one else. So that is number 2. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put the ones that are just constantly that I need to just, keep up with. And that is my car maintenance. And for car maintenance, I'm always having a goal to have $500 in it. This can be flat tires, oil changes, engine problems, anything I can think of. That is what this is for. Next is for medical appointments, which are my copays. You guys, this year, I've been sick like there's no other. And I've had work done where it just depleted all of my sinking fund for my medical. So just basing it on how this year went and how I'm still not like fully 100% in my health, I'm going to make sure that I keep a minimum of $700. In 2021, I think I said it was like a $350 sinking fund. No, honey, I blew through that so fast, and I still ended up putting the same amount again and blew through it. So I'm deciding $700 just for medical stuff is going to go on there. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less, because this year really made me realize that, you know, sometimes my health really just takes a hit, and when it does, whew, honey, yeah, it's just no good. Anywho, then the thing that I want to start saving right after all of this nonsense is Christmas. Christmas this year, even though I was not in the slightest mood of this spirit, I did realize that when I did go Christmas shopping, I was kind of short. So I'm going to bump it up $100 this year. So I think I had a $600 goal or a $500 goal, and I'm just going to go ahead and put $700. That is good. The kids are getting bigger, so toys are not like really an option anymore. Adults want fancy stuff, and since we're all like having good jobs and, you know, we do have income, we are increasing that budget. So I'm bumping that up to $700. So that is good. Right after, I want to go ahead and start saving for my car registration. This came so handy, you guys, this year that I didn't even have to worry about it. I just went to a kiosk at an Albertsons and paid this. And I was like, good, give me my sticker. See you next year. And since I was under budget, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at the same amount for $260. I think this year was like $245, so $260 is still a great number to stick within. And then last but not least, I do want to go ahead and concentrate on my AAA membership insurance. So AAA. So that is for towing and renter's insurance, you guys. And that is for a total of $236. Now this is kind of tricky because one is due in December and the other one due is in August. So this is going to have like a weird timeline. So this is all the sinking funds that I want to supply myself with. And now I'm just going to go ahead and just start setting up timelines. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And the way I base this off, you guys, is just on what happens yearly that I feel like I panic because I feel like I don't have the money on me in a monthly budget. So this is my panics because I feel like if these situations would happen, I wouldn't be able to handle it. Like cash flowing them like that same month with those certain paychecks. So this helps me save throughout the year so I don't have to panic. So for my niece's dress, I will have to be saving from January all the way to her birthday, which is November. Don't ask me why. That's just how the timeline works. That's what we decided on. For my first vacation, this one, because it's going to happen in May, I'm going to have to save from January all the way to May. Then we have my vacation number 2. And since this is going to take, this is going to happen in November, it will take me this much time to save up for it because I feel like it's a lot. So from January to November, I will be saving for this part because these numbers are so huge, you guys. These are so huge. Cart maintenance, this is always ongoing. So whatever I have in my sinking fund for cart maintenance, I just keep adding it until I hit that number. And same for medical. This one is always getting money, especially right now since I deleted everything. This will never stop getting money from me. Christmas, I will start it in May. So May to November is when this is happening because usually all my Christmas shopping does happen in November. Some did happen in December, but I'm aiming for November on that one. For my car registration, I don't want to start saving anything until June. And it'll only be for a short period. So from June to October, I will start saving for my car registration. And from AAA, it'll be from May to October, but it's going to be cut off. So from May to October, but with gaps in between, if that makes sense, because these two are owed in separate occasions. Anyway, that's what it's going to be. So for the first one, in order for me to reach this goal, I'm going to go ahead and save $110 a month for her dress. For my first vacation, I will be saving $240. Let's hope I can make that happen. $240 to make this possible, because it's such a short amount of time. And then for my vacation number 2, $160. Cart maintenance, that has always been fine. So as long as I'm throwing like $50 to $100 in this category, I don't care. For medical, it'll be the same. As long as I can throw $50 to $100 in here, I don't mind. Christmas, from May to November, every month when I start saving up for this, just $100 would be good. And then for my car registration, since it's such a short amount of time and it's not such a big expense, $52 will be enough for that. And then for my AAA membership, since they're two separate ones, I'm not going to really mark it. I mean, I only need to save $22 for the December one, and then $38 for my renter's one. So that's how that's going to look. And you guys, that is all the sinking funds that I need for this year, because these are the most heavy expenses that I will have that will happen in their own timeline. So this is it. So in total, if I make my calculations, I'm looking to save and spend throughout the year about $6,300. And that is somehow going to come out of my paydays, my income. So that's pretty hefty, you guys. That's pretty hefty. But as soon as January starts, I need to start saving. So I have 1, 2, 3 goals that I need to hit every month. So starting in January, I need to be putting away $510 for these 3 sinking funds, and then I do always have these ongoing ones, so about $600 should be going straight into my sinking funds starting in January. Whew. That is a big pill to swallow, but I've done it before. It seemed impossible, but when I was in the process, I managed to do it. But also, we did get a stimulus check back then, and that's what I used to fund all of this. So who knows? You never know. I might win some money. I might get some money. I might get raises. I might get a new job. Who knows? Who knows? But anywho, this is going to be my 2022 sinking funds. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is literally just personal finances that I'm dealing with. You don't need to have any of these sinking funds. You don't even need sinking funds. But I know that these expenses are going to come up. And the best way to be prepared is by starting now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you need links to anything that I showed on here, go ahead and check the description box. Scroll and you'll see everything that you need right there. Like always, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.